Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Angel... No. No. This is a Nullius playthrough. Welcome back to our Nullius playthrough. You know, when you do 80 some odd episodes, you start to get some muscle memory in your head. In any case, this is our Nullius playthrough, which we've been on for 10 or so episodes now. And QVist noticed this is disconnected, and it's funny because I would never have noticed since this is a top-up solution anyway, and the rest of it's being overflowed into a pond. But bam, now they're connected, and that will mean we make less caustic solution because we get some caustic solution from our purple science process. So that's what's happening there. I am going to grab the purple science that I have and run it over. And I think we need to do some housekeeping. It's been a little while since I've done anything other than progress, and our base is just in shambles, to be perfectly honest. Red science is a nightmare. This is just a spaghetti garbage fest. I do want to work towards logistics bots, though. And that's going to help things not be a garbage fest. So we're going to plan on using this for our mall type stuff and kind of make a beeline towards, you know, all these researches. But it is going to take a little while. And so one thing I can do to improve the rate of things a little bit, because this is basically just plastic and iron, right? Yeah. And a motor requires one plastic. So I can upgrade this to match the yellow science rate. And so we're going to do that real quick. That's step one. So then all my sciences are 0.2 per second. I need some more belts, actually. And then another thing I can do is route the ores over to that one, so that I don't have to keep refilling it, which has been a bit, well, just annoying. I mean, sandstone's really close, so let's at least fix that one. The other two are a little further away. And then we actually want this to be in a chest, like so. That actually could be an issue. No, that works out. Okay. Yeah, we just want as many of those as we can get. It's just ore. It's not a big cost. Let me grab some more bauxite, though. That guy still has... Oh, he's actually running out. So we'll put a new one in a different spot. That also makes me realize we need some more medium miners, which we're short on stuff for that. So I really need a refresh on various items. Wire. Okay, that's a refresh on all the iron at least. Okay, so what we're doing is red science, and that's gonna need 2 motors. Uh-oh. Electricity's bad times are us. And we're gonna need some more assemblers. Because I think we need 2 assemblers making motors. And then 0.6 gears. Let's see, that's made in small assemblers and probably medium assemblers. But we're gonna need 2 medium assemblers as well. And we'll go with the long insertion strategy. That balances out. Okay, motors, that's good, and gears. That's good. Yeah, we do need slightly more, yeah. Okay, so then we need plates, rods, and wire here. So I'm just gonna bring this stuff up and over. Continue the spaghetti for now. I need some foundries, which I don't have any of. And then, yeah, our power is just a train wreck. Oof. So some more wind panels could be good, or some more solar. What's even happening over in our solar farm? I don't have a radar over there. Why don't I get that radar placed down? Get it placed on the edge so we don't waste any radar coverage. Alright, so this block over here. Bam. Okay, so this is all functioning. These have a minimum temperature of 165, so they're sticking right around 165. Yeah, oh, that's what I was going to do. I was going to look at kind of getting distracted a little bit, but I was going to ask myself, with these heat exchangers, do they all end up using the same amount of heat per second? Because they all produce steam. Oh, and steam has changed, by the way. The numbers are different, which is interesting. So now there's 6 instead of 8 kilojoules. So steam is in higher volumes now, which messes with, you know, flow rates. So who knows if the flow rate on all this is still okay. Not totally sure. But yeah, okay, this is interesting. So these all have a 1 second crafting time. So that actually that's so weird. So it says it consumes 1.8 megawatts, but the amount of steam it produces is not necessarily 1.8 megawatts. Like 265 steam times 6 is only 1.6 megawatts. And then, you know, like these seawater ones are even worse. Huh. That's interesting. So that is another reason to use regular water, is you actually get more efficient out of your solar. Because these heat exchangers are going to consume 1.8 megawatts either way. And so you want them producing more steam per second. Yeah, that's a big difference. Okay. I was hopeful that the recipe would actually craft faster for the ones that made less steam, so they'd still have the same overall power output, but they just wouldn't, you know, they'd use more input water or something. I thought it was more about water efficiency and not having byproducts. But it turns out it's actually just less efficient. You get less power out of your solar panels if you use different kinds of water other than the pure water. Okay, well, we figured that out. Let's get back to this over here. Get rid of these 10 science packs. Just go in there. Alright, so then we've got some foundries, which should probably be down here somewhere. And we needed plates, rods, and wire. So plates. Now, let's actually look at our numbers here. So for 0.2 per second, we need a total of... Why is that 0.61? Should just be 0.6, but anyway. We need 1 plate per second. 0.5 rods per second and zero point 0.4 iron per second. So that's exactly 1 plate per second, which is what we need. 0.5 rods. And then that turns rods into even more wires, so this shall be fine. I do want to move that up so I can do an angled. And just do this. And then we need rods and plates together in both cases. So we will put these on about together. Together forever. And then we need those to go up as well. And then this needs to come up with it. I probably do need these to be up. Because then we need... No, I don't. Just kidding. There's no regular... The gears are the only input here. These are for the motors. You know, and this one could even just do that. It's actually pretty convenient. And then we'll do that. And then... See, it didn't remove the belts. I don't know why it doesn't remove the belts. And then we'll have some plastic come here. And this is for making gears. And that should make some science. And put that on a belt. And I guess we want that to come down and over. So... make some more chests. And that comes down. Just have those switch sides. Get rid of all this. Okay. There we go. I don't know if I have enough iron for that. How much does that use? About 2 per second. Still haven't done the crushed recipe either. Ugh, so many things. And we really need the gravel belt. Where's the gravel belt out? This one? Here, I guess I can just do... Yeah, I figured this could be a problem. We want it to be a splitter so that they at least both get a chance. But yeah, that belt is super full. Or, that box. But we're gonna fill up some more boxes. Like so. Because I want to get rid of all this. Okay, good. There, got rid of all of it. Okay. Yes, indeed, my gravel... Gosh, there's just so much. Ah! This one needs a home. There, guess we can just do that. And this thing will be processing gravel at max rate for quite a while. Okay, power. Can I handcraft a million more of these? Not at the moment. But I could make some more heat pipes. So let's go ahead and do that. Now, why are we short on steel? Oh, we're out of oxygen. Interesting. Uh-huh. I think I understand why. Gosh, this whole system, wasn't this just to create... Gosh, I don't even know what I did anymore. I think this original system was literally just for this plastic. I, like, was just building all over the place. Which was fine back then. So... the problem is I'm not using this plastic at all. So what I'd prefer to do is have something like this. Oh shoot, what's that connected to? Is that even connected to anything? What even is this? Just random pipes. Cool. Okay, well, good to know I don't need it. In any case, this guy is not having enough space. Input priority left, or I mean right. Okay. So we'll put that on the other side. Yeah. Okay, so essentially what that accomplishes then is this will keep running. The old plastic thing that I set up, which means we'll keep getting oxygen. And we did or didn't set up a way to get rid of our excess HCl. Hydrochloric acid. It's going this way. Okay, we did set this up. So then this makes caustic solution as needed. We have quite a bit of it already. However, we are eventually going to run out of or we're going to have too much sodium hydroxide because the whole process makes more, like, we're using the chlorine, so we end up with extra sodium hydroxide. So really this should have a relief valve on it as well. Do I care? Do I care? Do I care? Yeah, I think I do. So let me set that up real quick. Gosh, I need more undergrounds. Okay, so this... Gosh, there's like an underground in every row, basically. So I'm gonna come... Oh, wait, what? See? I even apparently just went over one. Let's try up here. Oh, that's the wrong kind of underground. Up here. Now, this wastewater actually is not hooked up. Is that a bad thing? What exactly has happened here? Well, I'm using wastewater up there. Do I not have wastewater down here? I do. Where's it going? This way. And then it goes down and out here. Okay. So then this... Actually, this one is fine. Sheesh. Okay, and then we need an outfall, and then do I have any landfill left? I do. Beep. Connect that up. Bada bing, bada boom. Oh, it looks like I already had... No, there's... Yeah, that's saline water in that one. Turn that down slightly. Looks like I'm not actually in the center of the frame. It looks like I am, but I think I need to move that over a smidge. Is that better? Yeah. It's so finicky. I can see why people buy cameras that track their faces. So this will go up to 100%. Actually, wait, why is this not at 100%? Now there's a question. Why is this tank not full? Is the output of a building not at 100% pressure? I guess that's something I assumed. But according to this, it looks more like it's actually at 85% pressure. Because 85 out of 90 is something like 28 out of 30. Interesting. The good news is I do think the relief valve will still function, but it is just a bit strange. So now we'll be able to get rid of excess. So the sodium hydroxide here will never back up, and it'll actually eventually disappear. Which, now that I have the system set up to be able to get rid of it all, I'm just going to keep that in case I need a big chunk of sodium hydroxide at some point. It seems silly to waste it because it actually costs me energy to throw it away anyway. Alright, so our research seems to have sped up. This is looking strange, so let's fix that. There we go. Power is kind of running. I'm gonna add 6 more wind turbines. No, we'll add 8 more wind turbines. That'll help quite a bit. And finally I can build pylons myself. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So we'll get those added. It's a big wind farm we've got here. Kind of mesmerizing. Alright, so then we plop those down. That's 2, 4, 6, 8. We don't need these. Okay. I think this works. Eight more should give us roughly 5 megawatts, averaging. I don't know if we have enough storage for all the power, but it'll at least produce more when the wind is blowing. All right. Oh gosh. Only 2 of the bots are in. Gotta let them charge up. Can't see them, but they're there. Oh, there's one guy missing. Who knows where he is? Hello? Yep. He must have run out of juice and I left him behind somewhere. He'll catch up to me eventually when I'm like planning out a Helmod chain. He will catch up. Oh, there goes all my accumulator energy. So one thing that I might want is that these actually... Oh, these are not the problem. There's just not enough generation is all there is going on there. Oh wow, the temp here is actually really high. Huh. So, yeah, we probably want another exchanger then. And we just want the right amount of turbines so that they can burn steam at the average rate of this. Otherwise, we end up having a fluctuation in our solar. If we need more power than we can provide, it'll look like we have it, and then all of a sudden it'll all die out. And that's the last thing we want. Never enough chests. Okay, let's put that in there. Looks like I need more inserters. So let's go grab some of those. I'm out of iron ore, so that's not a good sign. That's a very not a good sign. Let me grab inserters. And go fix the iron problem. Okay, I'm not totally out, but I'm mostly out. We can get the 5x5 miners now, which mine a decent amount faster. Same power usage. And I guess just the fact that they have the 5x5 is handy so that this doesn't happen. Okay, yeah, so we've got a bit of a situation. Let's actually... Yeah, we'll do that. So we can use up that final bit. And then get rid of all these guys that say they're done. And we need another one here. And then we want to get all this goody stuff. Go that way, this way. Okay, so there's just a little bit we're not actually grabbing there. Yeah, it's definitely a lot messier. Yeah, that's fine, I think. Okay, so that should help. Pick up a couple more that aren't doing anything anyway. Now, total out is closing in on the max rate here per belt anyway. So I think I'm okay with this. Yeah, that's about 15 per second. Now the real question... Oh, I was gonna say, it sure doesn't look like 15 per second. That's because our power is way low. But yeah, we've got a bit of a balancing issue here. So I guess we'll merge those, that'll help quite a bit. And then we probably want to switch over to the crusher version of iron. I'm just gonna make some crushers. We need to automate that. Oh, but it needs so many little things. Ah! Buildings. Buildings are crazy. I really need logistic spots for them. Okay, so a crusher can crush 1.33. We need like 12-ish to crush a full belt. And then the difference between the two... What was all this? Oh, we need graphite. That's right. Interesting. Okay, let's look at a full belt of iron. So a full belt of iron provides... It's over a 50% boost to do it this way. Definitely a lot cheaper in terms of power per ingot, which is actually a good thing. Although this one is not yet counting... I really wish you could do nested blocks in Helmod. Because I really want to do a nested production chain where the graphite is inside of this one. I guess I could just make 2 different iron ingot blocks, but yeah. There is a limitation on the layers here. Because we want this to be a product of another block that then is linked. And then we have monoxide, which is that one, dioxide, which is that one, air filters, and then hydrogen, which is from pure water. And then we are going to be able to make wells soon, TM, maybe? A well comes from top of, the pump 2. So we do need a little bit of lubricant. Which I guess methane and... do I have methane somewhere already? I forget. Because we can just make like a tiny bit somewhere. Is this the one that uses methane? It sure is. So let's try to make a tiny bit of lubricant here. So methane and HCl, right? Isn't that what we actually want? Of course, that's oriented incorrectly. No, unfortunately, it's hydrogen chloride, which is the non-liquid version of HCl. And then we get some HCl out. So then we'll do this. This is hideous. I just want to get this done, though. Okay, so we got that. That's not methanol. What am I doing? Did I just disconnect everything over there? Potentially? Methanol needs to be made. Methane and oxygen. Of course. There we go. Okay, now that works. And then oxygen is down here. Wow, this is messy. Okay, we'll just run it around here. And then connect it. And then we've got, perfect, some methanol. Wow, that's really slow. Oh, it's because of the power. Ooh, my power's really bad. Really bad. Okay. So we've got some methanol, and now I can just provide some silicon ingots to make some lubricant. And we'll start putting that in a tank. And then the HCl will get added to an HCl tank. Sorry, liquid HCl. I guess there's 2 varieties. Like so. Perfect. And technically that could stall out, but this requires hydrogen to work, and the hydrogen's coming from this, which is going to make sodium hydroxide, which is probably enough caustic solution. So hopefully this wouldn't stall out anytime soon. And now I need some silicon ingots. Whew, crazy stuff. Alright, what even should my power be? We've got 52, so that right there is about 30 megawatts. And then the solar is another 3, so that's 33. And then we have I think around five, no, four, what did we say? 4 megawatts of solar heat. So, hmm. I mean, we should be approaching 40 megawatts, but it's hard to tell. Where are they? Here, silicon ingots. Oh, they just go straight into here, unfortunately. I'm not putting any in a chest. I didn't think I would need to. Okay, well, how much does a motor 2 require? 6 per. Okay, well, this should be enough to get me some wells, which is the main purpose of it. And then, what did I want to do? Get some aluminum sheeting in order to make some heat pipes, I think is what I was thinking about earlier. Where did I put that heat pipe maker? Did I just delete it after I made enough? Look, look. Oh, it's over here now. Oh, I just fully automated the process. I completely forgot about that. So there we go. Problem solved. I can give you 100 and I'll give you some of that. Okay. And that's making pipes, right? And we need some gravel, which we could route up from here or out from essential gravel processing, but for now that's fine. Okay, yeah, so we want to make a million things. What was I thinking? Oh, some more solar. Ooh, and we got modules. Gosh, those are really good. How expensive are logic and memory circuits? Where even are they? Here. Ooh, not cheap. Oh, no, never mind. That makes 4 memory circuits, so that's not horrible. And that makes 3 logic circuits. So let's automate. Let's automate these bad boys. Green wire. What's in green wire again? Red wire. What? Why force another step? Why not just use red wire? That feels highly unnecessary to me. Okay. Oh my gosh, my power's so bad. How is it this bad? Gosh. Guess it's just the wind. And did my solar die out too? Yeah, it looks like it did. Wait, why? Oh, there's not enough water, because that requires power. Interesting. So, oh wait, it's up here. All this stuff up here doesn't have enough power to make enough water, so it's all stalled out. Interesting. So it seems strange, but one small thing we can do is just make more buildings. And what that does is it just increases the ratio of power that they'll end up using. Even if we're at 20% power, now we'll have 4 running at 20% power instead of 3. Currently we're at no power. That's hilarious. Wind just died. Of course it did. So if I make another couple of these, it won't hurt me too much to have them when I do have plenty of power, and when I don't have plenty of power, this will just allow for some more slightly higher rates of doing stuff. But yeah, we need that wind to pick back up. Oh my gosh. That's really bad. Okay, there's a little bit of wind. Okay, now we're seeing the standard turbines pop back in as these provide water. Because right now the water's the issue. So, what I've also learned is it could be helpful to have a tank here. Because then that will allow for the water to build up a little bit, so when I have periods of low power, we still have enough water. So that's something I hadn't thought about, because water production will decrease with low power. Now, if we're low power for a very long time, then... Death, that's funny. I thought the same thing as you did at the same time, I guess. I do want to store water in a tank. Yeah, so I mean, this will support low power for some amount of time. Probably not forever, but once we catch up at least, which will be a while. We need wind to kick back on. Wind is still dead right now. So, okay, well that will help a little bit. And then, what was I doing? Making more solar? No, I was looking at modules. So, oh my gosh. Wow, wind has been dead for a long time. Look at this. The blue is wind. We haven't had any wind power for 2 minutes. I guess that's why you don't want your whole base to be powered by wind, is you get this. And I definitely don't have the setup to store 2 minutes of power via wind. In any case, we are making red wire, and then that will be making... Let's space this out a little bit. That'll make green wire. And then we need... What am I doing again? Green wire, logic circuit, memory circuit. So this is already a logic circuit, right? Yeah. So a memory circuit is logic circuit and capacitor. Ooh. It's actually perfect. Oh, I also learned that I've gotten lucky here. Because I didn't do any filtering on this. Yeah, let's move this down a little bit. So then we actually need a filter on logic. I should probably store both of these in a chest. So one stack. What's that lamp going to? Oh, that was just grabbing the insulated wire. That's right. Okay. Right, and where's the rubber? The rubber's here. Okay. So insulated wire, we had 0.5. Those need 0.5. I'm gonna switch this bad boy to a bigger assembler. Ugh, don't make me sad with realities like that. I wondered if that was the case. Because that would just be an obvious way to save crazy amounts of power. But I think I have enough places that efficiency modules will be very helpful that I still want to do it. And then this actually doesn't need to extend further. So then... This has turned out to be very complex. Of course, I don't have enough space there. It's just the way cookie crumbles. Okay. So we'll move that, then we'll do this, then we'll split. That one will go on there, and then this one will go out. Okay, that was a lot of work. So then we've got our green wire, Sorry, red wire. Hey, we've got full power. No, not quite still, but closer. And now this is still running. Yes, okay, good. Oh, I guess part of it is because I grabbed so many. And that stacks to 100. Okay, so then we need these two. And that makes red wire. And then green wire is just less red wire. And then memory circuit is logic circuits and capacitors, which are here. Put those in a chest, because I'll want some of those at some point. And then we need efficiency, which is green wire, logic circuit, memory circuit. Guess we'll move that down. And red wire I'll put in a chest just to have as well. And then this one, we'll access from here. And I believe if we get everything right that we will get some efficiency modules. Gotta actually put the green wire input in, that helps. And then we need some capacitors. Okay, those are stack size of 50, those are stack size of 50, so. Alright, so that should get us some modules. And that'll save us some amount of power, especially on buildings that run most of the time, like distilleries and other things. If it's a pretty slow craft time for those. At least it makes 4. That's even slower. Oh my. Even at full speed, it only makes 2.5 a minute. Wow. Okay. Maybe this should be a bigger assembler. Whew. Man, Nullius is, it's not like Pyanodon's level bad by any stretch, but it's pretty rough. You know, there's a lot going on, and things are not cheap or simple. Like they are in vanilla, or even like, even Angel Bob's, you know, the prices of things are much smaller in terms of simplicity and total ores. Now, where is... Oh, can I not make modules in here? Really? Oh, that's a bummer. Okay, well... in that case, I will put these on a belt. Put that on a belt. And then we'll do at least 2 of these then. It's not really what I was expecting, but that works. Okay, I'm just gonna ditch all the things that I have that go in there. Probably do that here too. I guess lamps. I'm not using many lamps, but it's nice to have some. Whew, okay. Progress. Progress is being made. Slowly. Slowly but surely. Hey, I got my 8th construction robot back. No idea when, but it happened. Gravel is still being used up, as you can see. We make some more chests. And then, of course, this guy's run out again. Just keeps happening. Okay, sandstone. See, iron's just way over here, and I just... Ah, what the heck? We'll do it. We'll do it. We'll stop complaining, and we'll do it. Alright, so we need iron ore. We'll just split it off here. Come all the way over. Around the bauxite. All the way up. Across our silica. This can be more efficient anyway. And there we go. It's actually kind of strange. I guess we can do that. Okay. So now we just need bauxite. Let me go grab some of that. Stuff still running. We've still got oxygen. That's good. Okay, and we've got a little bit built up here, so that's good. Now, how many bricks? Decent amount. I'll have to do a little bit of this. Although it maybe would be better to fill in the spaces in between my sections, because it feels like one of the main issues is that I can't actually run very fast between the long sections. Okay, and I'll just put these in here. Alright. So what's next? We did deal with gravel. Oh, I did want to increase brick production. I guess I can do that real quick. With all the power I don't have. Oh my gosh. That's pretty bad. I might need some more wind turbines. Alright, so brick production requires saline water and then silica. So I can just put another one of these. Oh, and sand. This is also tight. Let's see if we can get any of those medium furnaces. Making some bricks. Yeah, that's a little better. And then that should use up most of the silica that we have. Let's put those straight in a box. Man, those are slow to craft. 15-second craft time. Okay. Oh, right. I actually need to input as well. Input, output, output. Oh my gosh, my power. Ooh, this is bad. Do I have any good ideas? I guess. Okay, I do have a good idea. Of course, that radar's not running, so I can't look over here. This stuff altogether is only like 2 megawatts. So what I'm going to do is prioritize steam to down there. We want standard turbine. There's a lot of turbines down here. Bam, 2 of those. So 2 of those should allow... Oh wow, these are a lot better. Standard turbine 2s. .5 megawatts each and a better efficiency. Anyway, so we are going to do a priority. So that means we need a overflow valve. And then we'll just power this whole section. So I'll disconnect this in a second. With steam from here. Now the tricky part is this is all connected, but it looks like I actually happen to have room to move this all back one, which is very convenient. I left that space. These make 1325. Yeah, that's a little bit of a problem actually. The new changes to steam, it's even less energy dense. Which is kind of annoying. So we really need like 2 separate chains here. So we'll put 3 on one and 2 on another. And let's see. So we want probably a tank down here. And a pump. Okay. And then this stuff. Let's just move all this a little bit. So then we want a connection. Right there. And then we should probably put a one-way valve here. Okay, and then connect that up, so that will fill those guys first. And then we need to disconnect. So this will go around and get connected to the main grid. Let me disconnect this section. This is still connected. There we go. Uh-oh. Is there not enough water here? I guess this one, it's just kind of strange. I guess we could have a pump and something like this. Uh-oh. Oh, it's just nighttime and dark. I think that should make the flow work okay, because then this is kind of a one-directional flow, and it's not going to slow things down coming backwards. Just to make sure, we'll do this. That could be one directional too, and there we go. Okay, it's morning again. These are heating up. Making some steam. All right, there we go. Efficiency module for this little block. That'd probably be a good idea. I hopefully have a few efficiency modules by now. Looks like I've got some. Or at least one. How many I have? I have 5. I think the main slowdown... Gosh, what's even going on here? Capacitors. Oh, I already set up a chest for capacitors, so we can undo that. That helps a little bit. And then logic circuits seem like the other big holdup. Just crafting speed. Let's see. Well, I like where the radar is the problem. Because if I move it left, then I'm not getting the full scanning. But I guess I could put the radar here and then attach it to the regular network. I don't actually mind having the radar be priority. I want it to be powered all the time anyway, so that's not that big of a deal. Okay, so then efficiency modules look better in distilleries. So there we go. Saves me 400 kilowatts here, and then I guess I'll just put one in maybe the hydro plant closest to the seawater intake. So do I have enough seawater? I'm not actually sure. Let's make sure. It looks like I didn't, but that's because I added some extra stuff here that I don't know if I totally needed. Because those make 480. Wow, these use 600 altogether? Jeez. I guess I can flatten out. Oh, dang it. That didn't help. Can I make more landfill? Nope, don't have any ground. Oh well. I think 4 is enough. Although we're still not getting more water in there. It's probably not good. What's the water input? 325? Yeah, those can make enough. But they need 500, which is 5/6. So I guess I do need another seawater intake. There we go. That should be enough. Holy cow. Oh, I didn't connect this one. That's another part of it. Oh. Okay. Those are all running, and now these are all running. This one's still stopping for tiny bits of time. But those make 420. Oh, we need 500. I feel like I did the ratios on this and it was better. Oh, that's right, because these are more than I need to get rid of all the heat anyway. So I don't need to power all 5 of these constantly. Okay, so I'm fine. Unless I did my math really wrong, which is possible. But I think we considered somewhere around an average of, I guess, 35%, or just 33%, you know, 1/3 bonus. Then the average heat of 150 plus 1/3. These make about 200 kilowatts on average, and we've got 20, wait, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So that's 6 megawatts, roughly, which is 5 of these running full time. Oh. I think I added 10 more and didn't do the new math. So we actually do need all 5 of these running constantly, which means I do need 325 water per second. And there's also 120 brine per second, which means I need 2 of these on brine, which is extremely annoying. I really need water fill. I'm trying to remember to get the mod, and I haven't remembered yet. So brine also needs to be here, otherwise it'll start building up. And same thing with wastewater. We've got a wastewater problem. Shoot. Oh no, where can I put another one? I guess here. Put one square. There we go. Okay, so that was part of the problem, was wastewater. Now it looks like we're good with wastewater. And now we're good with water. Okay, well that was a bit of a crazy tangent, but that should be set to go and it won't back up anymore. And we're gonna need some water fill if we want to expand this at all. Oh, and wells. I can craft wells now, can't I? No. Oh, right. I never actually made the engines. But I can. So let's do that real quick. Right here. Medium assembler can make them. Okay. Good. Well, power's still a travesty, but at least we have more consistency on the solar heat power. Let's make some more medium assemblers. How is this? Oh, right. I never put these in. Well, there you go. And then this guy can make some motor 2s. Which I need some insulated wire and some steel gears. Can I make those by hand? I can. So I'll make some of those. Grab some wire. Don't need those lamps though. Okay. Put that in, put the gears in. And there we go. Semi-automated motor 2s. And hopefully I don't need more than one of them per well. A pump 2 requires a single one, and a well requires a single pump 2. So, sweet. So we'll be able to get some well water. And then I think that requires filtering in, I guess we'll find out, hydro plant or distillery. Probably one of those two. There we go, fresh water. And how do we filter that again? Fresh water. This one, hydro plant. Okay. Sweet. So, how many of these would I need? That's 1 second to 170 water. So I need 2 hydro plants and like 4 wells to do everything I just fixed. Wow. Well, that'll help a little bit. And I can do that everywhere that I just need regular water. And then we can always make brine and electrolyze it separately. So all of this is basically moot. It's really all I need. I'm just gonna put these here for a minute. Is this. And then that makes, whoa, 680. Way too much. I only need 2 of these. There we go, 340. So then we'll just connect that up. And then the wastewater, and then this is just 4 wells. And that makes 500, which is slightly more than I need, even. Beautiful. So I can cut out all this after all that hard work. And wells only require 50 kilowatts, so power-wise we are good to go. And then I just need to connect. Let's see, let's do the brine one, and we'll just put that up to here. And then that'll get rid of this wastewater. Sweet. And we don't need any of this anymore. Ah, much better. Don't need all this. So many pipes I don't need. I think that's it. Yep. Perfect. And overall power usage is so much lower. I will still throw one in here and one in here, but barely need them. And now this can just be 1 turbine. I don't need 2. 14 kilowatts while they're not running. That's nice. I like it. Okay. So that has helped a lot with all this. And now I have wells, which is going to help a lot in the future. So I think I'm still in the trying to get things built before I totally rebuild everything phase. I will probably totally rebuild everything. But I think I really want bots just to do all this stuff with buildings and malls, and then I'll establish like a big iron, ingot factory, and then we can start working on the other things. So I'm gonna have to call it an episode there though, so thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you think in the comments, and I'll see you all next time.